Welcome back to Cleve, Loveland, and the Lone Ranger radio show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, and I am the Lone Ranger. Cleve is out and about showing property, writing contracts. The market is crazy active, and we are just having such an amazing time in this industry. Quite demanding, though. Just want to give you guys a couple of updates on what's going on in the economic news when it comes to real estate mortgages. Always try to keep you informed. I watch the market all day, every day, so that I can be a better trusted advisor to you, my client. If you have questions for the Lone Ranger, you want to talk to me personally, you want to get in touch with me to get pre-qualified for a mortgage or save money when it comes to refinancing your home, all you got to do is pick up the phone and call me at 407-250-9144. 407-250-9144, or visit my website at webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on in the industry. It's funny because I heard some news that the housing market was starting to slow a little bit, and that we may be in a recovery from this madness that we've been seeing. So let me just put this in perspective. Has new loan applications dropped this year over this time last year? Yes. Well, there's a couple of reasons for that. First of all, most people were in a refinance frenzy last year. Several of you have not refinanced yet, so you're still trickling in. And by the way, you have an opportunity because rates are down right now from where they were in the last couple of weeks, because we saw an uptick. They come back down. You do have an opportunity right now. Don't miss it this time, you guys. Don't miss it. Just go to my website at webringyouhome.com, and I'll take great care of you. Really good care of you. You will get not only a great rate, but you're going to get customer service. Those two don't come together very often anymore. Customer service and great rate, unheard of anymore. So you will get that. And you will get a call back from me. Go to my website, webringyouhome.com, or apply online at, or call me at 407-250-9144 for the Lone Ranger. A lot of craziness in the market. The Fed had several Fed meetings earlier this week, kind of stabilized things, but did announce that they will be raising prime rate coming up in the very near future. But why do I think that housing prices are down, not housing prices. Why do I think new home sales are down slightly over this time last year and mortgage applications? Two reasons. Most people that had a high rate already refinanced last year, and this was the height of the market this time last year. Secondly is you can't buy a home that you can't get or you can't find. So if there's still a huge demand for housing, but builders are restricted, the supply chain is cut off, they can't get windows, can't get appliances, all these issues are going on. Well, of course you can't sell what you don't have. That's like when you walk into a grocery store and they don't have your product, but they say they can order it online for you, but you're like, you know what? I kind of want it right now. If you don't have it, you won't buy it. So the builder can't sell what he can't build. So the supply chains are down and the productivity is down right now, not because they want it to be down, because it has to be down. And then we're hearing things in the market that, prices are starting to stabilize a little bit. Well, they will. They'll start to stabilize a little bit. Are they going to come down? Do you think there's going to be a crash? I don't think there's going to be any crash. Not at all. Not at all. And here's why. You got inflation, and we're going to see even more inflation. You got prudent underwriting guidelines, meaning that you actually have to qualify for a mortgage these days. You have to have your down payment. You have to have your closing costs. You have to have the income. Your debt ratios have to meet guidelines. All those kind of things fall into play. It's called prudent guidelines. I love them. I didn't like it when there were these no income qualifying loans. Some of you may have. It's because you probably didn't qualify, or you were hiding your money from the government, not paying taxes, and you needed alternative financing. I still have those alternative financing, but they're bank statement programs now, so I qualify you as a self-employed person based on your bank statements, not your tax returns. Still have those programs. Are you going to get the same kind of rate as somebody that shows the money and the income on their taxes? No, of course you're not. You're looking for alternative programs, but I got great programs to accommodate you with that. Okay, so, but that's what's driving the demand. Yes, housing slowed down in sales only because there's not enough material to build the houses fast enough. Now, are builders going to start rolling back prices because the cost of lumber is coming down? I don't think so, because maybe lumber might come down, but it was up 300%. Now, what's it going to be up 200%, 150%? That's still an increase. So I think the cost of insulation, appliances, flooring, they're all made of plastics, these laminates and all that, countertops, granite, they're having to get all this granite mined. It's hard to get. So everything is going to cost more money. And I see people saying, you know what, and listen, if you're listening to me right now, and either you or somebody you know is saying, yeah, I'm going to hold off on buying because I think it's going to come down. If you don't like the prices right now, you're going to like them a lot worse next year. And you're going to pay a higher interest rate. So if you were buying a $350,000 house and just the interest rate goes up 1%, that payment's going to go up about $200 a month. But then if you combine that with that $350,000 house going to $400,000, that's another, that you got to remember, it's about $60 per 10,000. So if it goes up 50, that's $350 a month more in your payment. So if the house went up 50 grand and the mortgage interest rate went up 1%, you could be $500, $600 a month more for the same house. You want to pay $600 a month or even $500, even $300 more for the same house in 1 year from now when you could have had that $50,000 in equity in your equity bank? Doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. You look through history, you guys, and look at people complained about the prices of housing throughout history, and they never went down. Okay, don't call me up and go, well, they went down in 2007 and 8. Yes, they did, because of the mortgage industry crash on the federal government and the countrywides. Don't mistake that for CrossCountry Mortgage. The countrywides, B of A's, Wells Fargo, selling loans that nobody should have ever gotten. That was the problem. It was our industry. That doesn't happen anymore. If you want a great mortgage, FHA, VA, conventional, 15, 30-year, I got great programs, and I'm going to give you great service. And here's the thing. Most of you real estate agents, you're dealing with lenders that don't even return your call, and you're the one that's got to orchestrate the whole transaction. Align yourself with a decent mortgage lender. Let me apply for that job. I promise you I won't let you down, and your customers will be happier for it. I've been in the business 32 years. I close more transactions in a month than most loan officers close in a year, and probably double in a month than most close in a year. And that's a fact. And that's not because I'm great. It's because I offer you, the listener, my client, my past client, my current client, great service and great rates. And I got a team that supports me in that. They help me gather documents. I structure the loan. I still return phone calls. That's right, I return phone calls. Pretty hard to believe, right? What happens with you once you make application with a lot of these lenders? They send your checklist out and then they ghost you. You got a question on the disclosure statements? No return phone calls. Okay, you're a real estate agent. You wonder why your client's loan's getting extended for the third time? No return phone calls from the lender. That's ridiculous. Don't tolerate that. Deal with people that care enough to offer good service and return phone calls. 407-250-9144. That's my direct number, 407-250-9144. You want an appointment with me? We'll set an appointment. You're a real estate agent. I want to be your lender. You're a builder. I want to help your clients. I'll close more transactions because at CrossCountry Mortgage, I don't have overlays. Overlays are additional guideline restrictions that lenders pose because they have to restrict the amount of business they're doing because they may have made some mistakes, and now they have to have restrictions. So they add extra guidelines to people's qualification process. It might be a credit score requirement. Like a lot of lenders won't go under 640. Some won't go under 620. Some won't go under 600. On an FHA loan, I do not have a credit score requirement. I don't have a credit score requirement. That doesn't mean if you have crappy credit, you're going to get a loan from me. You might. I mean, I closed a loan month before last with a 511. I never thought it would close. My son actually was a loan officer on that one. He got it closed. And it was a battle. I'm not going to tell you it wasn't a battle, but I got that people that got denied by 4 mortgage companies. I got them a mortgage. Okay. Then I got a 561 approved last month. I got a couple of 580s that I'm working on right now. No other lenders are talking to these people. They don't even return your call. They go, no, sir, you don't meet our guidelines. Bye. No, I'll work with you. And if your credit is marginal and I have a way to fix it, I'll help you get your score up so you can get a better interest rate. Obviously, the better your score, the better your rate. So all the loan programs available. If you're a teacher, law enforcement, first responder, nurse, healthcare worker, I got special programs and discounts for you. If you're a veteran, don't think USAA's got your best program. They don't have your best program. I got your best program. The Loan Arranger has been doing VA loans for 30 years. I've been teaching classes on VA loans. I help veterans every day. Look, you put your life on the line for me and my family and for my listeners. I'm going to do whatever I can to help you. I'm committed. And that's a commitment from me. That's a commitment from me. You call me at 407-250-9144. That's the Loan Arranger, or WeBringYouHome.com. You want to know what's going on in the market right now? Interest rates popped down this week a little bit. That's an opportunity. If you have a 4 in front of your interest rate and you have not refinanced yet, call me. Call me. Now's the time to call me. This window could be short. Okay, they went up last week, and a lot of people, I had to lock them in before they got any higher. Then this week they've settled back down just a little bit. So you have another window of opportunity. I know you're busy. I know you work during the day. I work during the day. You can apply online while you're sitting in bed watching TV. You can do that. Go to WeBringYouHome.com. Super easy. My system is so intuitive. You apply online. If it says, yeah, I'm a W-2 wage earner and I get X amount of dollars on my paycheck every week, and I bank with this bank, that bank, and here's where my 401k is. It'll send you a checklist, and you just drop those documents right into your file. When we come in on Monday, your loan's already in process. Then I call you and my team calls you. We go over what you want. You're structuring what your needs and goals are financially, and we meet those needs and goals. And I give you options. Most mortgage companies, they train their loan officers to sell a particular product. They don't understand how to service you and make sure that they're giving you the options and the advice. That's what we do here. We make sure that you have all of the information so that you can make informed decisions as to what works best for your family. Heck, it's the biggest financial thing you'll probably ever do. Why don't you trust somebody that really cares about you and is local? I'm right here, Fairbanks and I-4, 2729 West Fairbanks. I own the building. I've been here for over 20 years. You can stop in and see me. You got a problem with the Rocket guy or as one of those other people that you found online. You are the same people that call me after your deal went south and the loan officer's ghosting you. Okay? Then you wonder because you thought you were getting a better deal and you weren't getting a better deal. Go to the right source. I'm a direct lender. I'm no middleman. I'm not a mortgage broker. I don't broker loans. I underwrite them in-house. I originate them in-house. I close them in-house. And most of my mortgages I keep. What more could you ask for? And a local business person that's been doing it for 30 plus years. And one of the top producers, not just locally, but nationally. I don't tell you that to impress you. I tell you that to impress upon you. That's why people use my services, and that's why you should use my services, and you should save my number, 407-250-9144, or we bring you back home. Well, not back home. We bring you home. We don't bring you back home. WeBringYouHome.com. Call me anytime. I want to be your lender. Save my number. I'll be back in 5 minutes with more of Cleve, Loveland, and the Loan Arranger radio show.